How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Decay 2. In today's video, I want to talk about the latest update, which is patch 8.0. I'm sure most of you guys already know this, but I just want to go over some of the things that I'm excited about. The first thing that I want to go through is the World War II weapons. I'm just going to go over the list. I got these weapons named from the State of Decay 2 website, and I kind of just googled them and I got the first picture, or sorry, the most common picture that I saw. So if I put the wrong picture with the name of the weapon, please let me know in the comment below. I don't really know guns, but I like the way they look, and I'm just basically googled them and matched the image with the name. So the first weapon is gonna be M1918 bar. It looked like a pretty powerful machine gun, so I am excited to try to use it. Next is M1A1 Thompson. It looked like a light machine gun. So Thompson is actually a pretty common weapon. I'm sure if you ever play any Call of Duty, you probably have used the weapon before. And the third weapon's called, what is that? Grease gun, M3 grease gun. Look like to me, it looked like a Uzi, but I could be wrong. But it looks pretty dope too. The next two weapons, the fourth and the fifth, is actually both pistols. Sorry, one's a pistol, one's a revolver. So surplus M1911. I don't know how it shoots. I don't know how powerful it is. It's probably gonna have. It looks like a M19 to me. So I will definitely try it if I ever come across one. And then the next one's a revolver, which is M1917 revolver. I don't know, so I said revolver twice, but M1917. Okay, the sixth weapon is something that I actually look forward to. Is the M1903A4 sniper rifle. That's a pretty long name. Hopefully I didn't get that wrong. I just copy and pasted it from the website, so I think that's the right name. But I always wanted a good sniper rifle, and I hope this one's one of those like bolt action sniper rifles. I bet it's gonna be amazing. So the seventh and eighth, I don't know the difference. So the picture could be wrong. Both are M1 carbines, but one of them says Para. So I don't know anything about these kind of stuff. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment below. Let me know what's the difference between these two. The last weapon is a shotgun, which is M97 trench gun. Looks pretty cool to me. Definitely need to try it out. So that concludes the weapons, the list of weapons that was listed on their website. I don't think there's any melee weapons, but I think having more guns definitely brings more flavor to the game. So according to them, there are several ways to get these weapons. So you can get from trader, which I think they appear occasionally, kind of like our wandering trader, and maybe even unique skill trader, something like that. They appear once in a while, and same rate. It just says appears at the same rate as the other traders. So I don't know which trader they're talking about, but hopefully most of you guys will get them soon. And then there are also new weapons that can loot from containers, so gun stores and all that stuff, we can also find those weapons. And then also character with historical interest, interest in historical weapons. I'm reading off a list here. And I guess if you find a character with that kind of skill, they could come with some of these weapons, which I think is pretty cool. So if you are looking for someone with a specific skill that may be spawning a weapon with them, you can recruit them, get their weapons, and it's up to you whether you want to keep them or not. But if you want their weapon, you better recruit them too. So there are missions as well that you can actually go on. For example, it says borrow style bar. That's BAR, like kind of like the gun, the M1918 bar. So I'm assuming that weapon comes with that mission. And there's Garland, Stray, and then this Graveyard Shift, T4, M2 carbine. So these are the missions, I guess. I think they are missions that actually comes with the weapons. So those are the notes, the patch notes for the World War II missions. And as for the next one that I'm excited about is actually demoting the leader. As depressing as that sounds, I've actually been wanting the effect, or at least giving us the way to demote a leader. I'm not saying that I want to kick someone out as a leader. There's occasions where, for example, if you want a trading outpost, or trading depot, you want a trader leader, so you can demote them and then maybe promote them again later. So for example, if right now I have a builders, I want a builders leader, but once I have the builder's legacy, I mean, I could basically try to get someone else to become the leader, but I don't want to just kill off my leader or actually exile them, because that's just depressing. Now we have the way to demoting the leaders. I think that's a plus. That's something I've been asking for a while now. Now the next thing we want to talk about is the characters, which is specifically the NPCs. So I'm sure most of you guys probably noticed some of the NPC has become less aggressive towards nearby enemies, meaning like when zombie come close, they don't just start sprinting off. Some of you guys might notice like when you, for example, talking to them, and then there's a zombie coming in, like in the front door, even though they're not close, they just break the conversation and just go straight for it. So I guess now they're less aggressive towards those kind of zombies, and if there's a zombie breaking into a house, they'll just continue to talk to you. So that is a plus, definitely a plus in my book, because a lot of times I find it kind of annoying that they just, even though the zombie's not even in the house, sometimes like far away, they still stop the conversation and go take care, like sprint out of the house and trying to take care of the zombie. So that's a plus for me. And the last thing I want to talk about is actually the Dread and Nightmare Zone. So this patch, is definitely, I feel like the creator of the game took pity on me. Just because I'm sure if you guys been following the channel for a while, you guys know that I actually lost 2 or maybe 3 characters to the hostiles. So this note says, now when you suffer a headshot, you are protected from additional headshots for a short time afterwards. I think I've gotten double headshots before, but I'm not sure. And we have hostile human and Nightmare Zone are now less deadly with the firearm, meaning they're probably not as crazy. If you guys saw the video where I think Jegna died, which is Jegna was my previous leader, and when Jegna died, she was actually running, I think she was actually behind the van, and somehow the hostile still got me, like headshot, and I was on the ground. And sometimes I barely stepped out of my vehicle, which is my fault, by the way. I should have been more careful, but I barely stepped out and they got me. So having this like tuned down on their hostiles, like how deadly they are, is definitely a win for me. At least that way I can maybe, avenge my fallen members. So that's definitely a good. And the last thing they put on that area was remaining silver of health has double. So if you guys imagine, once you get a headshot, you get that tiny little chunk of health at the end. I guess that double will give you more room for you to escape with your life. So those are the things that I'm like super excited about. Now I can basically go out with a bit less stress about hostiles and a bit more weapons, and I will know how like all the NPC will act towards zombies, so maybe they're not going to be as protective of me as I want, but it's okay. So that's all the things I want to talk about. If you guys want to see the full list of the update notes, the patch notes, I'll have a link in the description below with their website, so you guys can go check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. It'll be a huge help. While you're at it, check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys next time.